never know a verb from noun. Big done said funny school compound.
No, done set. Back of the class, man, on a subject.
35 that I. She said, done, Mr. Fully coming not bright.
Nation, all of those songs with those lyrics about being a dunce and so on. I want you to tell me whether or not you feel as if those songs, those lyrics, are the reason for this.
Fully done.
Okay. Straight out from Africa to Jamaica, we are hitting rap all the way straight up. Gunman dropping soon. Expect the impossible. Yalal haram, mashasarakol, mal lele bede nego prison, nana juani.
Culture, it's influential, bad. I don't even know what they must sing right now, you know? Not understand the language. At the same time, Africa, not everything you see, you should follow, you know? Both to no fully dunce.
Gunman, when he rather.
Ramp with the shit here. One eruption, any other eruption, a corruption. Chick clap now. Click clap. Boom!
Some get corrupt. I mean, I talk on the phone, have no luck.
Nation, the entertainment feed community. Wagwan, we're there on the Monday, Blazing Mondays. Community members, hope y'all doing okay on the Monday. I hope y'all doing alright. For all who might have missed it, it seems as if the taxi men them all over in Jamaica, they are now on a strike. I hear in some parts of Portmore, you even have taxi and driver on a beat of the taxi if them spot the taxi with passenger in it. I hope you hear me clearly. There are taxi men out there beating other taxi men because they are not a part of the strike. Well, at least that's what a few are stating. But is that so?
Taxi strike in Kingston. Get serious. But if you are one of those who out right now, location is along any route that the taxi man must strike. If a cab or taxi is a normal mode of transportation, I suggest you change up the thing and prepare to find some other way home. That is if they're still on strike by the time you're ready to go home. Why the taxi must strike though? More on that later on in the report. For now, we are going to look at news on incarcerated dancehall artist Adisha Vybz Kartel Palmer. This was shared by the Urban Islands. Vybz Kartel gets death threats and harassment from prison guards. Exclusive. Urban Island exclusive. A spokesman for Vybz Kartel is alleging that the artist's life could be in danger as a prison warden has threatened to kill the artist. On Sunday, the spokesman, who asked to remain anonymous, said that the family of the DJ fears for his life and have now called on lawyers to reach out to the Torres Street prison officials about the latest allegations. Attorney at law Isaac Buchanan, who represents Vybz Kartel, has been instructed to speak to prison officials and is also scheduled to visit the artist in jail on Monday, November the 14th, which is today. Urban Islands received exclusive details about the situation with Vybz Kartel on Sunday, where Kartel's management alleged that Tommy Lee Sparta, who is currently serving a 3-year sentence for illegal possession of a firearm, was beaten up while in prison, and the same artists have now threatened Vybz Kartel. I think they wanted to say that the same warden is now threatening Vybz Kartel. The source alleges that since Vybz Kartel was moved to GP in September, following an interview revealing that he and his fiancée were engaged, the Ramping Shop artist has been harassed by prison wardens. Ever since Vybz Kartel came to GP on September the 30th, the officers have been searching his cell non-stop and saying that his soldier, Tommy Lee Sparta, dissed them and a theme fought a Fry Kartel, the source revealed. The latest incident occurred on Thursday, November the 9th, where tensions rose after a broken cell phone was found within the area where Vybz Kartel is housed, and the wardens sought to blame Vybz Kartel. The officers found a broken cell phone on the block where Vybz Kartel is located and accused the DJ of being the owner of the phone and telling him that at this the warder for a broke up phone, the source revealed. On Sunday morning, a warden, now identified by Kartel's management as an officer by the name of Reid, got into a verbal confrontation with Vybz Kartel and later threatened the DJ's life. Reid told Kartel that he's acting like him run the prison and this is not road. Vybz Kartel and him have a verbal altercation when Reid told Kartel that he will kill him and nothing will come out of it after Vybz Kartel told him, "You have to owe me that. Member, matter of fact, me I gonna make my lawyer know." The artist management team is calling on authorities to investigate the alleged harassment by the warden and the threats from Staff Officer Reid. Vybz Kartel lawyer has declined to comment until he has spoken to his client. The artist is presently awaiting the outcome of his criminal conviction appeal at Jamaica's highest court of appeal, the Privy Council in England. The entertainment feed community, I want to tell me what I think about that. Check out Vybz Kartel's most recent photos from behind the bars. Jaboni recently took to social media to blaze a fire on reggae and dancehall music. Not just the genre, but also Harry Toddler and General B's Boombox Friday.
Them little fuck up, little jump up, blood clot, boombox. party whole music gonna keep a blood clot play. Nah, gonna blood clot way. You nah go pan on more European blood clot poor Europe. Done with you know. You have to know this blood clot. All it's all of them now up there boom box and give free show now. And that on a blood clot come to. Yeah. When you got ton poppy show over the world and the whole blood clot world now can do it now do it and do it blood clot better. And I done up the whole blood clot thing and I post the whole and just pay and joke it out. Dance all and everything, all reggae music done. Nobody know why you no blood clot reggae again. Music done. So you can go and bow now boom box and this. Me there watch for see a compound tour now. Nobody now compound no blood clot tour. Nobody know why hear nothing from you again. And that on a blood clot though. You never blood clot but look on the drawing board and see what the blood clot set. If you don't want to know what's going on right now, go up on my blood clot podcast and go hear the true reality. I'm sing about that blood clot now and see how the thing change. And that we are do, a change we take back our blood clot thing. So all who are look for some white boy to come call and put it up on tour, that done.
The entertainment feed community, tell me what you think about that. Tell me if you agree with Jabi or you disagree. And not just Jab only alone about a fire. Dr. Led took to social media to bash the media platforms in Jamaica. Dr. Led was making reference to an old interview, an interview with Ninja Man and the host of the show, Emily Crooks. Check out the interview just for a little reminder.
Emily Crooks.
Emily, whatever. Anyway, when me I say Emily.
Are you clean?
Yeah?
You never smoke anything before you came this morning?
I smoke weed. You have a problem with that?
You smoke weed?
Yeah.
Where you get it? Plant it?
I girl, you are a real informer, you know, man.
Emily. I have to keep correcting you.
The entertainment feed community, now check out what Dr. Led had to say.
There's a popular video out there right now with Emily Crooks interviewing Desmond Valentine, aka Ninja Man, Dan Gargan. And each time I look at that video and every time I see a snippet of that video, it reminds me of how destructive the elites of society can use the media sources that they control to destroy the lives of trying ghetto people. When you look at that interview, every single question, every moment, every aspect of the interview was designed, strategically planned to destroy Ninja Man in some way. That is why when you hear young artists refuse to take a page from the books of the elders, it aches us as people who understand the business. Because when you look at that interview, the only person who could have handled that interview and saved themselves is a Bounty Killer, Sizzler, Ninja Man. People who fast on them feet. Remember them tried with Jassy recently, you know. They just did the same thing to Jassy, you know. Where they tried to use the media to destroy a trying youth. And there's a video save him. And watch this now. Youths involved in this musical game, you have to understand that the elites do not want to see you sing a song and with your pants on your knee and drink a champagne and burn weed and drive vehicle and live where them live and enjoy the same benefits of society that they can enjoy. So they use all the means that they have to destroy you. And I can tell you that Ninja Man handled himself well. He was sitting in front of a journalist who was at the time the spouse of a law enforcement personnel who we could argue or debate would have liked to see the demise of Ninja Man at the time. And the interview clearly indicated that everything in that interview was designed to destroy the general. But guess what? He overcome.
Taxi strike in Kingston. Get serious. Taxi man, why you can't pay your own ticket?
There is an island-wide taxi strike this morning. Why are the taxi striking? They want the government to give them a payment amnesty. In other words, they want the government to give them a payment plan for their outstanding ticket. Can you imagine that? Taxi operator is asking the government to give them a payment plan to pay for their outstanding ticket. But my question to you taxi drivers is, why were you given that ticket? Because if a transport authority give you a ticket, and if the police give you a ticket, there have to be a reason why they give you a ticket. Could it be a case where you were driving recklessly? Could it be a case where you have 4 passengers in the front of the vehicle? Could it be a case where you were obstructing traffic on the roadside? Why did you get that ticket? But I can't understand though. If you get a ticket today, why do you put down that ticket and keep putting ticket part of a ticket? And then now at the end of the year now you want to strike and say, government, look here now. Will you help me pay for them ticket here? Will you give me a payment plan for me to pay that tickets? But really and truly, you know, there are 50% of bad taximen who are unruly. And there are 50% of those who cooperate and do them thing. Now, should those 50 suffer for the bad 50? Because there are taximen who get their ticket and they go and pay their ticket. And they have a clean slot. But there are other taximen now who take them ticket and put it on ticket and put it on ticket. For example, I have seen where a taximan park their vehicle and the pedestrian crossing, and police give them a ticket. You have to tell me, say, at the end of the year, you're going to pressure the government to help you pay for that reckless driving? So tell me now, do you agree with taximen striking this morning because they want the government to give them a payment plan for them to pay for their outstanding ticket? Do you agree with that? So every year, taxman will drive recklessly through the whole year, take a ticket and put it down, and then at the end of the year now, them say, strike, strike. No, brother. Taxi operators, you need to do better. Stop driving recklessly. Stop violating the laws. And just do your thing. There are a lot of taximen who are obeying the laws and who pay their ticket and who don't get no ticket neither. You have to make sure you say, don't park at some place where you shouldn't park. The sign say, no parking, and taximan park there. No overtaking, taximan overtake there. Carry 1 in the front, taximan carry 3 in the front. So taximan broke every laws. And then no, at the end of the day, you want to strike so that other people sorry for you. No, brother. And guess what, taximan? You must realize something now. A lot of men have them car. So sooner or later, for you striking, now gonna make no sense. Remember that. Say more and more commuters are buying their vehicles. So sooner or later, you soon can strike, you know. No.
Nation, that's it for now. I want to share your thoughts in the comment section. Nation, you hear what I go on there, so share your thoughts in the comment section. For now, you see what time o'clock, you see what time on a queer and get the fuck out of here. And as usual, my people.